everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.
Goodness me! Is that a subscription I see? 19 months. Holy crap indeed. Thank you very much, Skinwalker. How do you do? Delightful to see you. And yogurt as well. Welcome. 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 How are we this fine evening? Oh, ignore all that test business. Oddly enough, I was testing something. I told it to clear that, but it didn't. Anyway. Hello, Jim. How do you do? Welcome. It's a bit quiet, isn't it? Let's put a little bit of music on. Shall we? Shall I? Let's put on some nice evil funk. There we go. Isn't that funky? Can barely hear me over the fan. Gotta get headphones. Highly recommended. Don't want to miss any of this. Beautiful voice. Yes. Yes. Good. It's good. It's good, isn't it? Right. How are you all? I demand to know immediately. I've had not a bad day for a Tuesday. I acquired 2 packets of crisps. That's potato chips for those on the American continent. 2 whole packets. Isn't that lovely? They fell out of the slot of the vending machine into the catchy thing as if somebody had bought them. It was as if a ghost had purchased for me 2 packets of potato chips. Now you can hear me? Excellent. Too hot? It is too hot. It's not been that bad. Well, I say it's not been that bad. It's not been that bad for me because I've been in a lovely air-conditioned office for most of the day, which was nice. The euro just dipped below the dollar, so get ready to start calling them chips. Doing all right. Went to a doctor's appointment. Think I have a lung infection. Oh my God, that sounds awful. I hope it's relatively mild, and I hope it's extremely easy to treat, and I hope it clears up and fucks off immediately, please. I am speaking to you, lung infection. Leave my friend alone or I will destroy you. It's really painful. Got a cold doc tomorrow. Should have done it today. Playing Fall Guys. Now please, Jim, prioritize your health over those silly little bean people. They are adorable. And I guess that game is quite addictive. I could never get into it, to be honest. I tried it for about 10 minutes. And it was like, okay, I'm just going to get really angry at this all the time. So it's like, no, I shall pass. Thank you. It's better with friends. Well, isn't everything? That's true. I didn't try it playing along with anyone, but honestly, I don't think I could really get much out of it even then, because it would just be me screaming in rage constantly and getting really toxic-y, gamery, and I might be evil, but I'm not a scumbag. Well, at least I try not to be. Dooby-doo-doo-doo. He heard me and is scared. Excellent. He should be. Should be quaking in his little infection-y boots. I would say I would go in there and beat him up, but quite frankly, you don't want me in your lung either. I think that would actually be worse, to be honest. You go into gamer rage mode pretty often. It's difficult to avoid sometimes, isn't it? The falling guys will always be there. Health comes first. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. It was basically your feeling on it as well. Yeah, it's just not my kind of game, really. And it's a competition. And I don't really like competition. That's why I eliminate it all. With murder, you see. I murder the competition, so that's what I meant. I don't really do murders, just for any law creatures that may be listening in. I have never done an actual murder. Parody only. I mean, it should be obvious with the bloody voice that I'm doing, but you never know, do you? I mean, not the voice that I'm doing, my actual voice that this is completely. Oh, speaking of which, I have a new closed caption system. Oh, I've not actually activated it yet, I don't think. Hang on a minute. I need to click the thing. There we go. Hopefully that's working now. Should be. So yes, let me know how you get on with that. Frankly, I don't really know how it works. I think it'll just be pretty much the same as the one I was using before. There'll be a little button to click somewhere. It'll have a CC in a little speech bubble, and if you just tap on that, it'll do a thing. You're also scared it's COVID. You know, tested yourself twice over 2 days and it was negative. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't know actually what would be worse now I think about it, a lung infection or COVID. Let's not think about that. Let's not think about it. That's a good idea. And also, you will never leave the house. I mean, why would you? It's awful out there. Have you seen outside? Ooh. I'm against it. I say enclose everything, just in a series of cubes connected by other cubes. And then we never ever have to go outside ever again. Lurking to go appease the Duolingo owl and get ready for bed. Enjoy your lurk, yogurt. And good luck appeasing the great god Duolingo, who demands the sacrifice of your time in exchange for the reward of a gifted tongue. Gifted, like, linguistically, not in... Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Remember when your family went to that event to get ice cream without you? Yes, I do. I think that's where they got it. Oh my God, really? So not only did they go to an event to get ice cream without you, which is rude enough, they go and bring back a bloody lung infection, and they don't even have the courtesy to get sick themselves. I mean, I'm glad that they're healthy, obviously, but for goodness sake. Also, I have a question. What was, if you don't mind my asking, if it's not an imposition, what was this event? I'm curious, because you say they went to an event to get ice cream. Was it like an ice cream festival or something like that? I'm fascinated, absolutely fascinated by this. Hello, MP, how are you doing? The event of iced creams. Smithers. I'm also quite warm, to be honest. But I've got a nice couple of pre-chilled glasses of water here. I have left them in the fridge all day, and my God, they are satisfying. Oh, that's good H2O. Remember to keep your innards moistened, everybody. It's very important. You do not want your insides to be drying out. Believe me, it's horrid. Your family was visiting your grandma at her nursing home, and they booked an ice cream truck. I see. So it's a sort of family gathering type event, not like a sort of official event. That's hiring an ice cream truck for it. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing to do. Not cool that they didn't bring you along, but anyway. Evil Nerdmo is water cooled, absolutely. Got to keep it sloshing around. The ice cream truck guy locally is retiring after 30 years. That's interesting that you have a sort of local and known ice cream truck person. It's like something out of Postman Pat. It's quite lovely, actually. Hello, Nerdistic, other nerd. How do you do? Welcome. I didn't mean to sound patronizing, by the way, when I said it was like Postman Pat. I mean that as a genuine compliment. That village that Postman Pat lives in is fucking lovely. I would like to live there, except it's probably full of Tories. That farmer Ted, he's a Brexit voter if ever I've seen one. I hope he gets eaten by his sheep. Postman patronizing. Good work, Skinwalker. Right, I'm going to put a game on now, because time is cracking on, and I don't think I'm going to be on for very long. Probably about an hour and a half or so. It's not going to be another 4 to 6 hour affair. But I mean, I've said the category is Knights of the Old Republic, so I should probably play it at some point. Even though I'm having a nice time just chatting away. But, you don't get to be a pure evil ruler of the cosmos by just sitting gossiping. You know? Yay, gameplay! Now, I might have to bugger around with the volumes again. Because I'll admit it, I've been playing this game off-stream. Not the same game, mind. I started a new character for playing off-stream. Because I just can't get enough of this game. It's so good, frankly. Let's go over here. And let's just... So yes, I was playing it and I was listening to podcasts and things, so I had to sort of turn it down quite a bit for that. So let's just get that up to about... These should all be roughly about the same, and that needs to be a little bit louder. That should be fine. If there's any issues audio-wise, let me know. If it's too loud, too quiet, whatever. You know. So, let us rejoin Marin. Internet down? Running entire house off of hotspot through tablet? Oh my goodness. I expect you'll probably be getting some quite colossal delays and things like that. I hope that gets sorted out soon. There's very little in this world worse than having the limb of internet connection ripped from you like a Wookiee might pull an arm from a socket, say. Par exemple. That's French, don't you know? Technology is amazing. I was just in the other room grabbing a drink and I heard every word you said. Audio level's good. I take it that's some sort of wireless, sort of Bluetooth headphone situation you've got going on. Right, let's continue. Oh yes, we explored a little bit of Kashyyyk, the Wookiee planet, last time. Now we're going to explore more of it. Let's go and talk to this Wookiee over here. Hello, Wookiee guard. Growl! You are not permitted to pass into the Shadowlands. Only Chandar may allow you entry. Now, I just want to point out that Chandar that name is quite close to the word chunder, which means to vomit. So, that's a thing. Takes quite a work ethic to be evil. I know. I mean, tell me about it. It's a real daily grind. I've not been reading anything that this Wookiee has been saying, but that's fine. There's subtitles, I guess. Something about I'm not allowed to go into the Shadowlands because King Chunder needs to allow it. What was that about Zalbar? Sorry, I wasn't listening. We should proceed to the village. I'm sure we will both get answers there. Right, fair enough. We're off to the village, are we? Splendid. Love this game setting generally, even though everything looks samey. For some reason, the place has a good vibe. I like Kashyyyk in particular. It's. I know what you mean about it being a bit samey, but I think Kashyyyk is the least samey, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Not to be that guy, but I think it's probably pronounced Chundar. Probably. You're probably right. But I'm just going to say Chunder anyway, because I think that's funny. I think it's funny that his name Sounds like the word for vomit. Those Kinrath spiders are really horrid. I've never really stopped to examine them before, but... Eee. Grim. Oh, the resource ID to access supplies. Thanking you. Oh, we can't use that anymore. Fair enough. Right, what have we got? Ooh, stuff. Lovely. Speaking of evil work ethic, there's a game called War for the Overworld. Yes, I have it. Where you play as a villain. It's basically remake of Dungeon Keeper. If you remember that from back in the day. I have it, I've played it, it's very good. The artist formerly known as Nerdmoid. Hello, Leopard, how are you? It's delightful to see you. I hope you're well. In fact, I command it to be so. You play as a villainous dungeon master, and one of your minion types is called a Chunder. I don't know if I must have encountered that, but I don't remember it. But that's very funny. Sweaty time? It is a sweaty time. It's a sweaty old time. You're well though? I'm glad. I'm very glad. Played a bit of that Stray tonight about the cat. Oh, is it good? Is it what I think it is? Is it just... I've not really seen much about it. I know I'm aware of its existence, but I've not seen any gameplay or really read anything about it. Is it basically just a... being a cat, the game? Because that sounds amazing. Is it just like a sort of open world kind of go about as a cat sort of situation? I saw a bit where the cat that you are, I think, walks up to another cat, and that cat does a little nuzzle, and I'm like, oh, that's very sweet. That's very cute and adorable. Just trotting about as a cat, basically, in some old rundown cyberpunk city. You have laughed and cried so far. Oh, well, I'll need to check this out. That sounds absolutely delightful. There's a meow button too. I would be shocked and appalled and frankly enraged to the point of internal combustion if there wasn't a meow button. You can't have a game where you're a cat and not meow on command. That's against the law. Right, I think we're going to have to fight these Dark Jedi, and I don't know if we're quite ready for it, but let's have a bash anyway. Shields on, everyone. Shields on.
Master?
Strike a pose, HK. Please, do that more often. I like that.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Destroys you.
Well, that was sort of trivially easy, really. Ooh, a new crystal. Can't wait to check that out for my lightsaber that I'm probably never actually going to use. Because I'm all about the shooty. I must have the game set on easy difficulty or something, but I don't want to check because it might be true and then I will look like a coward and a fool. Oh, sorry, Wookiees are talking. Must translate. You have no rights here, Madclaw. This human should not have brought this taint upon our land. You must answer to King Chunder. Take me to Chunder. Take me to Chunder now. I would speak with him. Oh, goodness me. The choice is made for you already. You make a demand for something. Would you just stop shouting? You're the one that's saying all the words. Stop shouting and let's go. I get it. I'm not welcome here. I understand. Oh no, Zalbar has been removed from the party. Let's have Bastila tag along, I guess. I suppose. Step forward and address the mighty and wise Chunder, outsider. I don't often allow visitors of your kind. You are flanked by Zerka slavers. Are they not outsiders, or have you sold all of Kashyyyk to them? I'm going to try and be a little more consistent with the voices this time. Ah, brother, Zalbar, you've been exiled a long time. You shouldn't speak in that tone. Things are different now. Oops. You are a Madclaw without honor. You have no voice among your people. On the other hand, am Chieftain. Chief Chunder, they call me. Ignore him, Chunder. Ignore him, Chunder. Chunder. You're dealing with me now. You are mistaken about your worth. That's a bit heavy-handed. You have no leverage here. I have made certain that my people something. They trust me, the mighty the mighty Chunder. Even with my brother insane and father enslaved, I rose to protect my people. Father enslaved? Mighty Chunder? Runt. Like I said, Zalbar, a lot has changed in your years away. We will discuss this soon enough. Is there a point to this? If it will only lead to a fight, I'd like to get to it. There will be no fight. You wouldn't survive. The village believes in me. They would rise to kill you. I also have the protection of the Zerka Corporation guards as well. No, you have no chance while I am unopposed. I haven't killed Zalbar because he is my brother, and I hoped he and I could come to an agreement. You are irrelevant. I may be able to put you to use on a menial task. Zalbar will have to stay here, of course. And what is this task? A simple thing. Another Wookiee has suffered the same fate as Zalbar, gone mad and been exiled. He now lurks in the Shadowlands. More importantly, he's pestering my Zerka allies during their Shadowland expeditions. It's not good for business. I'm only interested in what I'm looking for. A star map. I don't know anything about something like that, and I don't care. Your concerns are nothing to me. I'll consider what you've said. I'll go now. I'll allow you to access the Shadowlands. You will track and kill this insane Wookiee. And maybe then, you will earn my favor. Zalbar stays here to ensure your loyalty. Zaka would never let me hold you, but they don't care what I do with fellow Wookiees. Ooh. You're a fool. You're making the job harder. What made you think I wanted this to be easy for you? Besides, you won't need him. My people are trained to understand you. I tell them it's to better understand the enemy. They think it will make the Zerka easier to fight. Actually, it makes them easier to obey. Remember, you can't beat me here. No one would dare oppose me and join with an outsider or an exile. We shall see about that. You're wrong, brother. Someone would. What are you talking about, Zalbar? Do you speak of Freya, our father? Why, he was the one that ordered you exiled when you attacked me. He went as mad as you when he finally discovered the slavers. He dared challenge them alone, and he has not been seen since. That was years ago. Let him go, Zalbar. I rule now. I'll take the Wookiees forward, but there are prices to be paid. Play along, Zalbar. I will see what I can do. No more words, outsider. I've given my orders. I can't hold you here, but Zalbar will stay until you kill the blah blah blah. Bastila, I didn't fucking ask you. The guards will let you pass now. Leave the village to the northwest and follow the platform to the south and then east. You'll eventually see where Gorwookin waits for you. He'll lower you to the forest floor. Go! Okay then. I guess that's that. This King Chunder seems to think that him holding Zalbar is him holding something against me, but I don't care. Honestly. Right, let's go do. Ooh, let's see what's in this wicker bin. Ooh, I'll just have this stuff. It's interesting that these people despise me and yet will allow me to just take their things. Curious, no? Zalbar has a life debt to me, not the other way around. Precisely. Precisely. Right, where am I going? Here. Oh, you're just south. Ooh, some remains. Let's see what remains. Ooh, nice. Dark Jedi Knight robe. Bastila, I found you a new thing you... Oh, wait, you're already wearing one. Never mind. That's fine. What's my financial situation? Oh, quite comfortable.
What can I do? What?
Could be more comfortable, but... Oh, God, it's more of these horrid spiders. Although they're not really spiders, I suppose, because they've only got 4 legs. But still, they're spidery enough, aren't they? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Cheerio, Wookiee guard. Oh, hello, flying things. Oh my, they're attacking. Time to fill their mind with insanity. Just call me Cthulhu, for I will fill your mind with madness itself. Four walking legs and one face leg. Yes, I think it's the, to be honest, it's the face leg that it kind of gets me. And the weird shape of the body, it's all horrid. It's just a horrid little creature. Well, actually, it's not even that little, it's about the size of a small human. Do 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 do. No need to thank me. I know I'm a legendary hero. What do you want, outsider? I won't let you follow us on our hunt. Chorol is not here for your amusement. I don't mean you any harm. Don't test me, Wookiee. I go where I wish. Can't push me into battle, outsider. I know what happens to Wookiees who are said to be difficult. The fact that they... Hello, Livy! Release NERDMO-TRON shall not be silenced. Well, it's not up to me. All he has to do is give me what I want and he'll be free to go. So, you know... I would say speak to him about it, but you can't because he's in jail. Ha ha! The fact that they do shrivel up on death is creepy too. Yes, that's not nice. It's like they specifically fall backwards just so they can, like, curl their legs up and yeah. How are you doing, Livy? It's a delight to see you, my friend. I don't want him to answer my questions, but I'm going to do this anyway because I just like to fuck with people's brains. I should answer your questions. Yes, perhaps one or two. I will leave you now. Yes, go, and don't expect a friendly welcome if you return. This world is my home. Not yes, I get it, I understand. Look, I know there's a whole horrid slavery situation going on this planet. I don't need every single person to tell me that I'm not welcome and I have no rights here and blah de blah de blah. I understand. I don't really care. I'm just here for the star map and then I'll be fucking off. Right, you. Gorwooken. Erg, Chunder has commanded I grant you access to the Shadowlands. Gorwooken is what I'm called. Walk with care. Only your bravest return from these lands. Your soft feet are barely tolerated insult. Just unlock the thing and lower me down. The descent is long. Be still or we will attract unwelcome visitors. So happy to be making a stream live. I'm glad. It's been a while since I've done one. I mean, it's been a while since there's been a one this late on this channel, so to speak. You know what I mean. I am delighted to provide you with live entertainment. Da-da-da-da-da-doo. Right, so this is the Shadowlands, so called because they're shadowy lands, presumably. These creatures are called Katarn, which the keen-minded among you will recognize as the name of a certain non-canonical smuggler Jedi, Han Solo Jedi character from other games. What's on this corpse? Ooh, a Zabrak Tystel Mark III. Looks like a good pistol. Let's check that out. Is it better than my Mandalorian heavy pistol, which is a lot better than I expected it to be? No, it's a bit better chance to hit, but it's not that much damage. Actually, it's less chance to hit. Oh well, fuck it. I don't need it then. That'll be one for getting sold. That other Katarn is as canon as this game now. I mean, I don't really care that much about canon. You know, just let Star Wars be whatever. But I am a bit sad that they've eliminated this, because they didn't need to. It takes place millennia before any of the movies or TV shows or anything like that. But I suppose they have started doing those books and comics of the High Republic or something, which I think is set around about this time. About 4,000 years BBY. That's before the Battle of Yavin, which basically means before the first movie. See, I know things. I've learned a lot about Star Wars. It's bloody fascinating. Oh, look, a Jedi. Can we kill him? I hope we can kill him. There. Oh, hello, Tabupi. Dropping this and going to sleep. Thank you very much for dropping by, Tabupi. Lovely to see you. I hope you have a nice sleep. The High Republic is just 1,000-ish years before Yavin. Oh, right. But then they could still fit this in. They could... I mean, they probably will do at some point. They will do some sort of version of this, like they've done a new version of Thrawn and all that kind of thing. Love you too, Tabupi. Stay frosty, kiddo. Or something. Right, what's happening here? Damnable racket of battle, watch yourself, blah blah blah. Help or don't, just stay out of my way.
I'm Jolie. Jolie Bindle. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit.
If I must. Who are you to give me orders, old man?
Look, you can follow now or stumble around on your own, but I'm too old to care whether you think I'm babysitting. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
Jolie. Jolie, Jolie, Jolie Bindo. You're such a moany cunt, I want you dead. But we'll see what he has to say for himself first.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
I have better things to do.
Do you? Well, I'd better not keep you. I mean, I've only spent about 20 years here. What could I possibly tell you? You don't want to be just another fool with a big impatient chip on their shoulder. That's a dark road.
Then speak, and I'll see if you can be of use.
Oh, ho, ho. Your manner is fearsome. Like the little ullers I shoo from the garden, hissing at what they don't understand. I'm too old for your posturing, child. If you have questions, then ask them.
Have you any knowledge of star maps?
Now, why would you be asking about that, hmm? Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map.
Get to the point, old man.
Kashyyyk is an interesting place. More so than anyone
Now
else.
do 9 to 5.
If Circa Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip.
What a way to make a living.
Legends that they were not always here. But it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers.
You are rambling, old man. Get to the point.
What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way, and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
Oh, great. Can't I just pay you? I hate jumping hoops.
Oh, save it. I know this sounds absurd, but I'm old and entitled to work.
What's that squawking? It's these little monkey creatures.
Since they began expanding,
They are a bit annoying, aren't they?
the Circa
I might have to turn the sound effects down again a little bit.
A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
Why don't you just get rid of them yourself?
Don't talk back to your elders, child. Look.
Don't talk back to me!
They're always on alert when I approach. The only way I could get rid of them would be violence, which would eventually lead to trouble for the Wookiees. I want them gone, but with as little fuss as possible. They've already caused enough trouble as it is.
I will look into it.
Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoo! Shoo!
Yes, I'll show you. I'll show you the little monkeys in a second. It's very difficult to get the sound balanced correctly in this game. Some stuff is really loud and loud and constant, like the monkey screeching. Here's one over here. No, that's a broken droid.
Malfunction. My primary motivators are in good person. Ella, damage terminal. Playback calls room. Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matin to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake. We had a deal.
Oh my goodness. I'll scrap you and take what I can.
Shutting down. Primary systems failure.
Oh dear. The little robot died in my arms. Oh.
May God have mercy on us all.
Oh my lord. Ouch. That was a little bit painful.
Yes?
Bastila, can you know that healing power that you have to restore health when it's lost? You think about maybe using that sometimes, perhaps. Fucking hell. Right, let's see what's on this corpse. Let's see if we can chase down this little tack monkey. Hello.
What can I do?
Hello. See? He's just a little monkey. Just a little mama's friend. Although you could look at me when I'm talking to you. Well, I suppose I'm talking about you, really. He's a cheeky chappy. Very, very happy little simian creature. Let's go and slaughter these Katarn, shall we? Don't run away from me. fool. Oh, I see. We're getting your friends, were you? Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Right, nothing in there. Is there anything down this little path? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's another Catan. Be-do-be-do-be-do. Oh, my compadres have leveled up. Right, HK, let's have a look at you. Yes, we're going to want to get that dexterity up. And a little bit of computer use. Actually, you should probably have some points to security. And what else? What else? Let's give you improved. Oh, actually, no. Move that. I'm going to give you Gearhead instead. Yes. Lovely. Right, Bastila. That's an auto level up for you because I can't be asked. Need to turn in. Keep up the good work. I think you mean evil work. Good night, Libby. It's lovely to see you. Have a lovely sleep. I hope you're well. Hope your family is well. Hope you're all doing splendid. And I hope I'll see you again soon. I'm just sort of mindlessly killing animals at this point, but in a lot of ways that's sort of what Star Wars is all about, isn't it?
You cannot win.
Did I search that corpse? Oh, I didn't. I have now. Look! 3 little monkeys having a little jog. Isn't that nice? Ooh, another corpse. Delightful. Don't like when there's a little faded, unrevealed patch of map. Run with me, Tack. Born free. Blah, 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 blah. A measly concussion grenade. Oh no, Wookiee corpse. What's happened here? What do we got? Slaver contract, bowcaster, and a bowcaster bolt casing. Intriguing. Ooh, and a journal entry. Let's see what's going on here. Quest items, slaver contract. This datapad card. A datapad card? What? Anyway, contains a contract to trade weapons for slaves, and a manifest of goods already delivered. It would seem that Raw War had sold a number of Wookiees previously and intended to do so again. Raw War, you say? Now, let's see. There's a bolt casing. This bolt casing was abandoned next to Raw War's corpse. That's difficult to say. Raw War's corpse. Raw War corpse. Likely by whoever killed him. Bowcasters and the accompanying bolt casings are very personal items among Wookiees, and are adorned with traditional family symbols and other identifying marks. It is possible the owner of this one could be identified by a knowledgeable Wookiee. The name sounds like the noises that Charlie Brown's teacher makes. There's a... and so on, you know. Right, well, I guess we'll possibly maybe investigate that if we've got time. Do. Watch out for the mines.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits, and I'll see you dead.
Oh, you shouldn't have threatened me, because now I'm going to kill you all. Are you going to stop me? Because I go where I want.
Look, I don't care if you want to play tourist down here, but you behave yourself or we'll have a problem. I've got a job to do, and I won't be gentle if you get in my way, understand?
You're just a Zarka slaver, nothing special.
I don't need this kind of garbage from you. Watch your mouth. I'm the only law there is down here. If you've got something to say, get on with it. Otherwise, leave me alone. I've credits to earn.
I should just kill you. No one will ever know.
All right, I'm done talking with you. You've got under my skin one too many times. I'll bury you down here.
Oh, did I get under your skin, did I? Oh, diddumsy doo-doo. Oh, you're not easily persuaded, eh? Let's see now how persuasive you find a hail of blaster fire and some lightsabers to the face, mate. Oh no, I'm knocked out. And yet, still somehow standing. Right, well, that was, I mean, Jolie's not going to be happy, but do I really give a fuck? I think you'll find that I do not actually give even the slightest fuck.
On it. Done.
Done.
On it. Damn.
Oh dear. Right, that's all good. Bastila, do you mind slashing this metal box open for me? Could you do a little bit of a better job, please? Just try a little harder, please. Sorry to criticize, but honestly. Ooh, tack gland. Nice. That looks like a big pink bogey. Or a bit of, well, I was going to say it looks like a bit of brain, but I suppose it is a bit of brain. Easily driven mad, but not easily persuaded. Indeed. Your mom is listening and says hi. Hello, Jim's mum. I hope you're well. One of the things I dislike in KOTOR 2 is that you can damage items in containers by breaking them open. Yes, that doesn't... Well, I was going to say that makes it sort of more realistic. And I suppose it gives you an incentive. I mean, it's not that realistic, really, is it? But, I mean, I suppose it gives you an incentive to put points into security. Because in this, you don't really need to, because if you could just hack, like, literally just bash your way through any locked door without consequence. Yes, there we go. Right, that's everything.
What?
Right, let's go and hear what Jolie has to say about all that kerfuffle. Gives you a reason to have a security-focused character around. Yes, exactly. But even then, that's not always convenient. I don't really want to backtrack for one locked container. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yes, the backtracking in this is a bit of a chore sometimes. I haven't had to do very much of it, but the lack of a fast travel system really doesn't help matters. The areas are quite small, I suppose. But then you get some like this level where it's a bit of a maze. Like you can quite easily, if you're not used to reading the map and like relating that map to the mini map, it can be a bit confusing.
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Have you done as I asked?
I have made certain the poachers are gone.
Yes, I heard the fuss of it. I told you I wanted a non-violent solution, and I had my reasons for it. You should have thought about that. Circa Corporation will find the bodies and blame the Wookiees. This may cause more troops to be deployed.
Really? They're going to blame the Wookiees, are they?
I'm not pleased.
I mean,
What's done is done.
are there many Wookiees with lightsabers on this planet? I mean, there might be, actually, for all I know. I kill what I want. Don't argue with me, old man.
Oh, go bark up a tree. You'll get the same response out of me. Besides, I'm not about to get in the habit of grading you.
You mentioned eliminating barriers. Could we just skip to that, please? Skip to the end, as it were?
I know you want to go. I can get you through to the old paths. This forest hides
Find the
some
bodies.
strange
Yeah, the
things.
bodies will be
There's
eaten.
also a Zerka repulsor field blocking the way, past the poacher camp in the east. I saw
Although,
things installed.
you would think so, but I have already encountered
On the other
quite a
side,
few corpses just lying around
and perhaps a Wookiee
that haven't been
who was
entirely eaten.
I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Oh, right, Julie's joined the party, huh? Right. Well, we're keeping HK around because I love HK.
Ready.
You need?
Jolie, 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 Jolie. Auto level up. Yes, I don't care about him that much, frankly. You can put your... Oh, you can have a Jedi Master robe, actually. I respect you enough for that. You can have one of those and one of those. Don't have anything for there or there. There. But I can give you... can give you an adrenal amplifier. Do I have a better thing than that? No, I don't. Right, good. Right then. What's all this? Haven't there? Yes, good. You found the corpse of a Wookiee called Raw. Oh, yes, I know about that. Honest debt. Oh, is that what that robot's head was all about? The scrambled memory of a malfunctioning droid found in the Shadow of Islands reveals the violent last moments of his companions who were ambushed. Identified the attacker as Eli. The merchant you met on the docking ring. It appears he has not told the truth about these creditors that supposedly skipped out on paying him. You have salvaged the droid's head. Imagine, likely be interested. I dare say would.
I'm here.
Right. Moving on. Oh dear. I'm sitting poorly and I have the hiccups now. Ooh. Let this be a lesson to you. Good posture is its own reward. And I have terrible posture. So I don't get any rewards. Except the ones I give myself. Was I shrimping? I was a little bit. Yeah, I was leaning over my keyboard a little. Right, how the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, it's up this way. Can we go into Jolie's house? I don't know why I thought that would be a thing, but it was worth a look. You're just gonna leave the lights on, are you, Julie? You leave the lights on, you've just got something clearly on the stove. I mean, that's gonna start a forest fire. Very irresponsible. And he was complaining at me for murdering a couple of horrid humans. Absolute hypocrisy. Right, watch out for the landmines, everyone. Just complaining because he's an old man, that's what they do. Well, that's fair enough, to be honest. HK, I love you, but you're very dumb. Shimmer of the repulsor field is visible before you. It stands in stark contrast with the foliage around it. I don't know, I think it blends in quite nicely.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it?
No.
At least compared to the other circuit equipment.
I don't care, it's just a force field. I've seen thousands of force fields.
They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though.
HK being dumb makes more sense when you find out who his maker is. Intriguing. Yeah, whatever. Just shut it down, Julie. I don't.
You aren't going to ask about it?
No, I don't care.
And you have no interest?
Just shut it down. I'll worry about it later. I mean, obviously, it's been put here to stop people getting to the area. That's why you put a force field in places. Just shut it down, and I'll worry about it later.
All right, then. How'd it go? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Indeed. That voice sounds familiar. Well, Jolie's voice. It does, actually, doesn't it? Can't quite place it myself. Oh look, Mandalorians. I hope everybody's ready for what will probably be a terrible fight. anytime you two want to get involved, that would be great.
Combat mode active.
And they're down. Thought Mandalorians were supposed to be tough. Kevin Michael Richardson? I know that name from somewhere. He's Captain Gantu in Lilo and Stitch. I don't think I've ever seen Lilo and Stitch. I don't really fancy it that much, to be honest. Something about it just doesn't really... then I say that about most people. Most people? Most Disney movies. Darren Norris? I don't know who that is. Lilo and Stitch is one of the good ones. Well, I'll maybe give it a go. Why should I help you? Why are you worthy? Please, I need to be healed. I am dying. That is no answer. I refuse to help, weakling.
Observation. Your ruthlessness and cruelty are quite refreshing in an organic meatbag master. Are you sure you aren't part droid?
Well...
Nice. Real nice. Maybe later we can find some insects to pull the legs off.
Oh, shut up. Outsider, like any other. I should expect nothing. Leave me to die. Okay. That was the plan. That was the plan. Some pretty crap loot on those... what was they called? Mandalorians. Another pile of corpses. Intriguing. Right, let's deal with these. Well, if the Mandalorians are down here hunting, they'll presumably be cloaked. And I can presumably lure them out somehow. Deadly toxin. Shut up, old man. Just shut up. Right, I'm going to try something here. Not that. Why is caps lock on? There we go. What am I doing? What am I doing? There he is. Everybody, put your weapons away. Somehow I think that these cowardly Mandalorians will only attack us if we do not have our weapons drawn. And lo, my theory was correct. How could I ever have possibly known that was the thing? Ooh. Oh, I had that Sith Assassin pistol before, didn't I? Yes, it's nowhere near as good as this. Zalbar's Bowcaster. And you know what? I've probably got something that's a bit better than a lightsaber. 3 to 17 plus 14. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Fair enough. Lightsabers away! Die on your own time. Thank you very much for the clip, Jim. You know what to do with it. Stick it in the Discord. I'll forget about it otherwise, and I like to put them up on Twitter for people to see. Oh, excuse me, I farted. Thought that was a gas grenade, but apparently I just farted. Who would have imagined it to be the case? I know. Unprecedented. A data pad? And a journal entry? Interesting. What? What? Oh, here we go. Hidden Hunters. Group of Mandalorians is in the Shadowlands training new recruits and attacking unarmed creatures. They also have camouflage generators on their swoops to further sway the odds in their favor. But that's just good common sense, really, isn't it? That's just having the right tools for the job and using them effectively. I don't really see what the problem is. Oh wait, they're murdering people. Well, that's fine. Mandalorian Ripper. That sounds vicious. Where is it? There it is. It's vicious, but it's crap. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to find better guns than these guns that I've got. They're pretty good, and they're just like they're not like a special weapon or anything. Oh, hello. Hello there. Ah, I shot him through that tree. That was good. Hello, I'll just run right up to you with my ranged weapon. Let's get a little bit of insanity on the go. We're all feeling a little bit bashed up here. HK, don't you go dying on me now.
See what you got.
Excellent. Ooh. Viper Kinrath body. Intriguing. Color me intrigued. 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 Because of the trees. Listen, it's late and it's hot. What can you expect of me? There are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. A ritual marker, perhaps a marker for a ritual. Beast comes when summoned if you are generous. It comes to battle if you are worthy and wise. It grants you glory if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Okay, so that's what we needed the bodies for. Right, okay. Well, let's... This Kashi vine ascends high into the canopy above. There is no indication of why its growth has stopped at this point. Right. The ground beneath is stained by years of blood, suggesting that freshly killed animals have been suspended from the vine many times in the past. Well, isn't that nice? Right, tie the Viper Kinrath corpse to the vine. And let's fight a monster. The creature is easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is a rushing from off in the distance. Dun, dun, Duh! Oh dear. That looks a bit like a mutant Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, this must be one of the... I think that's one of those beasts. I forget what they're called, but the somebody on Dantooine told me about them. They like hunt Jedi or something. Oh my giddy aunt. Can we just kill this thing, please? This is getting tedious. I win. Examining the corpse of this great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. Ew. Ew. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury? Obviously not very bright, was it? You'd think you think it looked like it should have, you know, sense enough to remove it. Anyway, you remove the blade from the corpse. The only flaw appears to be a missing hilt. Obviously the sword came apart when the blade lodged within this creature. Right. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Let's have a look at these remains. Ooh. Gunhan's journal and the circlet of Sareth. Fascinating. What do we got? Oh, I don't get to wear the circlet, apparently. What was the other thing? Oh, it was a journal of somebody. Something. Where are you? Are you in here? No. Really? You're not in there? Oh, there it is. Where is it? I saw it. There we go. This data pad was recovered from the remains of the Terran Tatek, that's the one, on Kashyyyk. Excuse me. And must have been devoured by the beast. What? Oh, right, okay. It appears to be the personal journal of Gunhan Saresh. The last entry explains what he was doing on Kashyyyk. Duran and Shayla have given in to their passion for each other.
I beg your pudding.
And they are doomed to fall to the dark side. What? Because they had a little bit of the sex. Get a grip. I tried to warn them against expressing their love, but they called me arrogant and accused me, of being the one on the dark path. I left the fools on Korriban. But I am not about to abandon the mandate given me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Terran Tatek wherever I find them. I have heard rumors such a beast may exist in the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. I shall go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not need either Duran or Shayla with me to defeat these creatures. The Jedi really are fucking arseholes, aren't they? Oh, you had sex. Oh, you're going to immediately become evil, and I have to abandon you because I'm a weird virgin warrior monk loser.
I'm here.
Ready?
Wait.
Fuck the Jedi. Or don't, apparently. I mean, Christ. Right. You're right, I've done that. Let's just, clear this map properly, or is it already? No, it's a little bit over here. Fun fact, apparently Count Dooku killed one during his time as a Jedi, also on Kashyyyk. Interesting. Virgin plus old plus ratio. Indeed. It's fine if they want to be aesthetics, but they don't have to get all weird about it. Yes. I mean, it's just, it doesn't lead anywhere good, suppressing that kind of thing. That'll lead you to the dark side. Oh look, it's Freya. Hello. More of you Zerka core rats? Even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind.
Almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We're friends. Don't you remember me?
After years in the Shadowlands, I remember only that outsiders are not to be trusted. I'll see you dead. We'll see about that.
Oh, this may prove difficult.
Oh, Jolie, don't die. Oh, okay. Well, Jolie's dead. Can I just infect this person with insanity and I'm going to die? HK is going to die. We're all going to die. I am beaten. Take my head, Zerkatooth. You won't get another chance. So swears Freya of Kashyyyk. Excuse me. Specifically asked him not to die. I know. Just doesn't listen, does he? Right, do we want to kill Freya? I don't really want to side with Chunder, because he's a bit of an arsehole. But I don't, at the same time, I don't really care about helping. But I'm not going to kill him in Chunder's name. That's just not happening. I'm not here to kill you, just listen. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Hey, that rhymes. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. They should make this into a musical. I mean, I've already written 2 songs. We've got Jolie, Jolie. And this one. We're halfway there. We need, like, another couple of songs. We've got ourselves a musical. George Lucas already made a Wookiee musical. Yes, but we don't talk about that. The first 30 minutes of the Star Wars Holiday Special. That is one bit of Star Wars history that I have not bothered to research beyond hearing other people talking about it. It sounds like literal, actual torture. So maybe I'll make NERDMO-TRON watch it. Oh. Oh. Yes. That'll pry the access codes for his dimensional warp engine from his stupid little brain. Yes. That's quite a good plan. I don't know if I could be that cruel, honestly. I think that might be too evil even for me. Right, that's enough. Just die, you old hairbag.
Is that it? You spared his life initially just to cut him off before he can fully explain himself?
Oh, very well. Fair, do you know Zalbar and Chundar, or Chunder, as he likes to be called. What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me. My name is Marin Delwyn. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. Or do we want to say that Chundar sent... yes, we sent... I don't really give a fuck about Zalbar. My name is Marin Delwyn. Chundar sent me to kill you. Did he? I suppose I took him... I'm surprised it took him this long. Very well. Do your worst. I intend to... No, as I am not going to kill him. I'm not going to kill anyone for Chundar. Chumdar to his friends.
Bang!
Right, I'm going a little bit mad now. Wait, I came here with Zalbar. To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider? It doesn't matter. It proves I am no common Zerka slaver. I suppose it does. Well, I will listen cautiously. Gullibility, blah blah blah. If I had seen the lies of Chunder, he would have exposed the slaver, Zalbar, blah blah blah. I do not believe Zalbar's claims. I believe the elder boy is tradition, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Why would Chunder want you dead now? What? I missed that, I'm sorry. Chunder has established himself as leader that succeeded despite the tragedies that have plagued his family. It was shown he was conspired with the slavers, his honor would be gone. I wonder. Well, what happens now? That would depend on you, Marin Delwyn. You will either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. That is a way I might challenge Chunder, but it would take a lot to convince people they've been lied to. This bores me. I think I'll just kill you.
I don't approve of this. Is Chundar to be blindly obeyed?
No, actually. You're my moral guide now? That's not your style.
Perhaps not. Do what you will. I'm just wondering if Chundar is the wiser choice of ally.
Definitely not. Shut up. I'll ask him a few more questions. Right, what happens now? Blah, blah, blah. Everyone is on his side. He has a strong web of lies, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. I see that the whole consistent voices for the characters thing went out of the window pretty much immediately. There is a legend of a great warrior from the old times. Baka was his name, and he did something. Baka found the crashed starship, our first scent of light elsewhere. He was a cautious old rook and feared the taint of invaders. Oops. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders have held it. Where might I find it? I think I already have. That is the problem. It was the symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in ritual battle. I've started doing the Chunder voice. Fair. If only I had some sort of fanciful traditional artifact to give to the Wookiees. Yes, that would be very handy, wouldn't it? He survived, the blade stayed in the chief's hide, blah blah blah, blah blah. The hilt was still in the court of our chieftain with Chunder. If the blade could be found, Marin Delwyn, tradition, could cast doubt on his rule. Okay. Actually, I've already found it. I wasn't sure what it was. You have? Please let me see it. I must be sure. Wait a minute. What's in it for me? What? I have nothing. I've been here for years. When we have succeeded, I will see you are rewarded. Fair enough. Here, take it. I'm sure it is this one. It is the one, sorry. It is. It may not look like much, but it has a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it be respected. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it, but I realized that was selfish despair. I would have challenged Thunder long ago. I will make amends now. I have new hope. You have a new hope, you mean? Oh, see what I did there? You have led me to this. Perhaps this is what the great beast wanted. I think the great beast just wanted lunch. Actually, I think that was about as much as that's about as far as that went. Yes, time to take the fight to Chunder himself. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible and try to gather support. You will have to follow on the paths as soon as you can, Madam Delwyn. Blah, 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 blah. Right, go away. I need you to heal yourself, you silly old man. Right. Where are we? Still got a bit of exploring to do around here, by the looks of things. Let's go and check out those swoop bikes. They're not that way, they're this way, I think. The map of this area gets a bit confusing. Love a good bike, especially when it swoops. I would like to have a swoop bike. I think that would be fun. There's my hot take. Now, this is probably... Let's play it risky. Let's just cut about all over the place without any weapons and see if these Mandos come out to play. The swoop bike shows signs of recent use, as it is missing its signal device. One of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect data. Do nothing. Okay. Right, well, I suppose if I get that back, I can sort of maybe, like, signal the leader or something. Oh, look, more dead bodies. Oh, look. An ambush. Where's my heavy pistols? Oops. 211, 310, plus 18, plus 70. Yes, that's definitely the better choice. And a lightsaber for you, sir. And let's get to it. Get it. Oh, don't knock me unconscious. That's the last bloody thing I need. Jolie, do you want to use your force? Oh, I know why you're not doing that, because I've not told you to. Knocked unconscious again. What is going on here? This is simply unacceptable. Right, can we kill these fools, please? This is getting tiresome.
Take that.
I've leveled up! Hurrah! Oh, there's this bike signal device. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. And we're right next to where we need to go with it as well. How delightful. No, it's not that way. It's this way. Hello, Rai! Greetings, how are you? It's lovely to see you. Hello, enemy android. Listen, just because I'm pure evil doesn't mean that I'm necessarily an enemy. Actually, it sort of does, doesn't it? Sort of exactly what that means. Right, so recent use, Mandalorians, blah blah blah. Replace the signal device and activate it. Oh, hello. I should probably have...
Interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world could do little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
I don't think it will, actually. I think, actually, I'm going to win this fight because I'm really good. By which I mean really evil. That is quite a pose. Wait, what's happened to all my combat? Did I just cancel combat somehow? That's strange. I like... that's very good. Just leaping into the air like that. Beautiful stuff. Right. Let's chuck a bit of insanity about the place. Close range grenade. Why not? Let's live dangerously. And you, Jolie, do a bit of stasis on that fellow. Why don't you? The inventory pause menu uses... excuse me. Try that again. The inventory / pause menu's use of screen space is a work of art. Yes, it is, isn't it? Hang on a minute. I don't know why it is. It's because I've got a mod in that upscales the user interface to HD, but for some reason it doesn't affect menus. So normally, if you're playing it on the resolution it's intended to be played at, that menu and sort of that box around it, that would fill the screen. But because it's at 1080, it's had to fill it in with all this stuff. It's not the most efficient use of space, but I think it looks silly and I like it. It's as if they have jetpacks. Imagine such a thing. Yeah, jetpacks aren't really a thing in this game, are they? You don't see any jet troopers, for example. Or the like.
Not this again!
Right, well that was easy. Mandalorian helmet, you say? Ooh, Mandalorian battle arm. Well, that's exciting. Excuse me, I am choking on my own excitement. Right, well that takes care of those idiots. Let's go and have a look down here. Ooh, I think I saw a shiny thing. I did see a shiny thing. Let's have a look around here first. Anything around here? Not really. That's fine. Watch out for the mines. Let's just give them a wide berth. Oh, it's the star map. Guarded by a computron.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Why have you acknowledged me?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration? That sounds a bit iffy to me.
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And I don't fit that pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
That seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying? What a stupid question.
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
Okay, fair enough. I seek information about a star map.
Accessing? Yes. I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
You should behaviorally, that is an awful word to say out loud, by the way. You should behaviorally reconfigure this stupid hologram's face. I will certainly try to. Original system memory. So this map is as old as this installation.
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
Fair enough. What do I need to do to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
So basically, this is like if you're trying to get access to somebody's like online banking, for example, and they're asking you for the password, but and you say you can't remember the password, and then they're just like, well, I'll just give you a couple of little hints. It's probably something like this, and if you just type it in this way, it's not really that secure at all, is it? What if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
And what will rejection mean? I don't deal well with rejection.
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
Okay, let's begin. You may commence the evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none.
All right, well, I think the answer here is pretty obvious.
You both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
I am unsure what Zalbar would say. I would accuse him to be safe.
The temperament of a companion is unreliable at best.
Hmm.
You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
This machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of response.
In this instance,
Yes,
the Wookiee is
evil
unreliable.
responses.
His family has been a mire of treachery. I judge the answer correct. You display the proper behavior to match the pattern in memory. Evaluation will continue.
Get on with it then.
Hypothetical. You are at war, deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days, and I do nothing in the city.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
That's right. The deaths of those people would spur my forces on.
Very good reasoning. I will apply it to the rest of the evaluation. You begin to match the pattern in memory. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you.
How dare they?
Before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
I let the attack happen. And then I can pretend to be a hero afterwards, and everyone will love me.
Of course you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you, and will fulfill my designated function.
Give me access to the star map.
Yes, you are ready. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
Delightful! Another star map in the bag. Ooh, and lots of lovely dark side points, although that's kind of irrelevant at this point, because I'm as evil can be.
Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back...
No, actually, Jody, let's just stop and conduct a thorough scientific survey of this entire area for the next 20 years. Shall we? Shall we do that?
Ready.
I'm here.
Obviously not. Right. That is a good place to leave it for tonight, I think. Gone on a little bit longer than I intended to, but I always do. So let's level up, and then we'll have a look and see who I can raid at this ungodly hour. What do I want? What do I want? Bit of computer use? No, I think that's fine. Let's put it all into persuade. Feats. Oh yes, I want to get that. And powers. Drain life restricted by armor. That's annoying. What about just good old-fashioned force push? Good enough. Right, now I should be able to use... Yes, there we go. Delightful. Marvelous. Right, I shall save it there. And we'll go back over here. Whoops. Tapped that twice by mistake. And we'll just close all that. Let's get a little bit of shoonage on the go. Doopy doop doop doop. Doopy doopy doop doopy doop doop doo. Lovely wee stream. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the stream. Thank you for being here. And thank you everybody for being here. It's been a really, really nice, just a pleasant, gentle evening. Doopy doopy doop doop doo. I know where we're going to go. Let me just have a quick check and make sure they're not finishing anytime soon. Get through the advert, please. I don't give a fuck about Audible. Fuck off. Thank you. It's only been on for a couple of hours, so it should be fine. Let me just have a quick check and see if there's any other options. Not really. Okie dokie. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doo. This stream is sponsored by Audible.com. It absolutely is not. It is whatever the opposite of that is. Although if Audible did want to give me lots of money, I would definitely sell out for them in an instant, in a heartbeat. Wouldn't even hesitate. Right. To the good Jared, everybody, if you so desire. And frankly, even if you don't, I command you, join me on this raid. Thank you once again for joining me tonight. I'm not sure when I'll be back on. Hopefully, I'm doing a lot of late shifts this week, so if I am back on, it'll probably be another one like this. Possibly on Thursday. Pay attention on Twitter and whatever, and Discord and so forth, and I'll let you all know when I'll next be on. But yes, I don't think I really have anything else to say, except thank you again. Have a wonderful evening. Do say hello to the good Jared. And have a lovely night. Goodbye, dear friends. Cheerio. Bye-bye. Good luck on your plans. Thank you very much. Right. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.